Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if today is the first time you are crossing my channel, you are welcome. My name is Happiness Happy Clothing. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you how you can cut your kaftan that you can attach rope, which is belt, inside. So if it's what you are interested on, please click the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for subscribing. Please subscribe. So let's dive into the tutorial. As I said before, I'm choking kaftan. The length I'm working with is 57 inches. 57 inches, and I add 2 inches for seam allowance. As you can see, this is material and it's folded by 4 because it's kaftan. I'm about to choke, and as you can see, I have 2 patterns. The up part is plain, which is black, which the down part is flowered. So I'm making use of the plain part for the upper part. The flower part will go for the down part. So let's dive into the tutorial. The shoulder I'm making use of is 16 inches. I will divide it into 2, which is 8 inches. I will chop my 8 inches. So I will come down by 1.5 inches. This end, I will connect it to the shoulder part. So I will connect it. The neck width I'm working with is 3.5 inches, and the neck depth of the back is 1.5. It's 1.5. So I will curve it. The neck depth of the front, I will use 6 inches. I will chalk it. I will use V-neck for it. I will use V-neck for the neck depth of the front, and the back is kind of high neck. I come down by 1.5 inches for the depth of the back neck. So for me to get my shoulder, my armhole, I will come down by 9 inches. I come down by 9 inches from the shoulder slope. I will come in. I don't want it to be too big, so I will come in by 4. So I come in by 4. From it, I will curve it and go down, chalk it, go down. Mommy. So I enter by 4. I will chalk it. I will curve it. So I will bring it down. I will go ahead. I will remove the back to cut out the neck of my front. I will go ahead to remove the neck of my front. I don't want the front part to be too plain, so I will use this part, this flower part, to design the neck. I will fold the flower part, paste the front. I will use it for my facing, but the facing will face the front. It's for design, so it will add more beauty to the dress. I will cut out the same shape of the neck. So it now depends the length that you want to use, but mine, I will use my own will stop at 15 inches. 15 inches. I will cut it out. So from there, I will come in by 4.5. I will curve it, connect it to this part. I will cut it out. So it will be something like this. It will be something like when I sew it to the back, I will not turn it to the front. It will be something like this. Can you see that? So the facing of the front is ready. I will now get the facing of the back. The facing of the back, I'll still also fold and paste the back to get the facing. So I'll cut it out. I will chalk it round, and I'll also cut it out. So the facing of my back is also ready. So what will happen, I will go and sew it. I will sew this my facing to the front and turn it to the back. But the back facing, the front facing, I will sew it at the back and turn it to the front. I added 2 inches for my seam allowance. I will also go ahead to sew it, which is the down part. I have sewed the facing of the neck of the front. I sew it at the back and turn it to the front. That is the neck part. And I have sewed the down part with 2 inches. I have piped the down part with 2 inches. Also the front facing, I have sewed the back facing. I sewed the back and turn it to the, I sewed the front and turn it to the back. As you can see it, that is the back. And I have sewed the down part with 2 inches. So I have, this is the belt I'm going to use. The belt I measure 2.5 for the width, which is the wideness of the belt, and the length is 29. So you have to cut enough so that you can go the person waist round. Mine is 39 inches. So what I will do next is that this my front, as you see it, I will use this ribbon. To sew it on top of this neck, like this. I will sew it the four corner. I will sew it like this. So I will go ahead and sew it with this ribbon. After that, I will join my shoulder, and this one will be at the middle of the neck. This. So after, I will put this thing at the middle of the neck. So let me go ahead, sew my shoulder, and after I sew the shoulder, I will use this part for the sleeve part. This my sleeve part, I want it to be torn up, so I'm not going to pipe it when I join the front and back. So I'll go ahead and use this to do the turn up. I have joined the ribbon. This is the ribbon, I have joined it, and I have also joined the shoulder part. So as I said before, that I'm going to do turn up for the hand, which is the sleeve part. So instead of me piping it with maybe 1 inch, so I decide to use facing, and this is the one I'm going to use for the facing. This is the one I'm going to use for the facing. So my facing, the width part, which is the wideness of I use 6. So depend on the length of your sleeve. So that is how I got this. So what I will do now is that I will use only one side. Sew it straight. So after I sew it straight, I will use the other part to cover it up, so that this outside will not be showing. I will first of all sew one, and I use the other one to turn it up. So after that, after I sew it, it will give me what I want. So it will be kind of something like this. So after that, I will go ahead, sew the side of the gown, which is the two part. I will sew it with 1 inch. The other side 1 inch, and the second part I will use 1 inch to sew it. As you can see, I have turned my facing. This is the sleeve part. I have turned the facing. Do you see that? So the facing is ready, and I have also joined the two sides. What I will now do next is that I will turn the clothes where I will attach my belt. So I come down by 16 from shoulder to the half length. I come down by 16 for the two sides. So I measure. I got 5 inches when I fold it. When I fold the middle part, so I got 5 inch. So what I will do is that I will go and attach the belt. One will face this side. I'll first of all sew it like this, turn it. So one will face this side, the second one will face this side. So one will face like this, the other one will face like this. So after I attach the belt, before I will now attach, before I will go ahead and attach and sew this, before I will go and sew this, I noticed that this thing will be more beautiful like this side than here. So after the belt, I will now sew this one at the middle part. I'll get my middle part. So this is how where this one will be. So after that, the dress is ready. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel.